Look who is with us here today once again. Ashwin, you wanna enlighten the people why you are here? This is Ashwin's best friend, by the way. Ashwin came to come visit Rafa, not me. But Ashwin, can you maybe just tell them why is this car here, bro? Because they have been asking for the car. Rafa, can you just stop calling me? Oi, relax. Hy's lus vir jou. Why is this car here, like, with you?
It's my new day, and we went for a drive yesterday, and I never ended up going home. So that's why we are.
No, we went out for a Sunday outing. You, bro, what did you do there? Oh, wow.
Courtesy of Rafa.
Rafa's courtesy.
Breakfast.
But if you guys didn't know this, Ashwin actually bought this vehicle from Jody. AKA, the vehicle's name is Bobby. Bobby Lesnar. But yeah.
Excuse the weight reduction.
Yeah, excuse the weight. Like this is like Cape Town stock to make your car a bit more faster.
And I lost my number plate yesterday.
Literally did, look there, it's off. So well, if you guys want to check out the rebuild on this vehicle, head over to Broken Law Garage YouTube channel. It will be linked in the description down below.
We're not gonna rebuild it anytime soon because we have 2-3 other projects that we need to attend to first, but this one is on the list of getting repaired,
Yeah.
restored.
No, that's right. Today this one's gonna help me out restore one of my own. Or not hopefully restore, like assist the problem, the damage. So well, we need to get this sail off right here and actually start taking it off because you guys have been requesting for well, YT content, you know?
What do you guys think? Should we just rub the sail off or should we make a cinematic? Take a look out here in fact.
Well, I think that's a idea there. Excited, fam? Yo! Sikat you guys. Let's pull out first. Alright, welcome back to another video of Late Customs everyone. Today we will be assessing the damage on the yellow thing. So if you guys are new to the channel, I've recently completed, 70% completed this build. I think it was in end of November, or when was it?
December basically.
Technically December, yeah. So recently we had a pipe burst here by the radiator. It burst twice. And while the second time after it burst, we had some issues with misfiring, and leave us to the fact if the car actually blown head gasket or not. So we will be assessing the damage today, and we will be doing head gasket either way. So I'm certain it is the head gasket because this car has 2 head gaskets on to reduce the comp. And the problem I have with it is that you actually need to use a aluminium spacer. No,
something like that, yeah.
So you need to use aluminium spacer to reduce the comp if your comp is too high. And we're gonna see how it goes, how the process goes, because currently I feel 1 gasket might be enough. If it's not enough, we'll need to get that aluminium gasket. And we need to check if the head definitely needs to go into the engineers and stuff like that. So we will literally be assessing everything. Hopefully we'll get the car running today. If not, definitely in the week. So that's about it. But we will start the stripping process. What we need to strip the induction, a few piping, the accelerator cable. We need to remove the intake manifold. And we need to remove the complete head to assess if it is a head gasket or not. When I'm referring to head gasket, it's not this rubber gasket for the valve cover, it's the gasket between the head and the block. And as I can really see, like this head gasket was sprayed with that gasket copper spray, which for me that's not really ideal for myself. It's a very, very local right way for a lot of people and mechanics out there. For myself, I wouldn't want to do that. I would rather buy a high quality gasket and know it's sorted and put your head on and do your mathematical research of the valve to piston clearance and the valve to valve clearance and do all that and know that everything is 100. So we're gonna try and do it right. If there's not enough clearance for the valve to the piston, that's the reason why we're reducing the comp, we need to do our research and find a solution to that problem. But thus far, I'm not going to go into detail with the stripping process. It's a very, very basic, straightforward process. You guys have seen me remove intakes and stuff multiple times. Maybe give you some details on the process of removing the head. But we're going to start off by removing the induction, setting the timing to TDC, and then we'll start stripping straight away. You know?
And I'm making a follow.
You can follow me. Now we'll start straight away.
The driving must have lights daily today.
Oh, das daily is 4 waren. We need some aircon in this bitch. But Owens, we still need to sort out this lack as well because it's got a winner sell. So if any of you guys are interested, I'll give this car today to you for 42,000 rand. Okay, but if not, then I'm gonna modify it. See man. Yeah, that thing is good. I love it almost. Few small problems on the car, but it's good. But Owens, we are going to the space shop because we don't have the right tool in order to remove the edge. So before I was gonna go buy that, and then maybe I just end up buying the necessary stuff we need for the head, I think. What? The gaskets and stuff.
Yeah.
I actually do have gaskets
I don't think we can buy the gasket because we now need to see
for the spacer first. Shit. But anyways, we're first gonna buy the tool, come back, take the head off, check everything out. Then we're gonna go back to the space shop once get everything finalized. Yo, that sounds irritating.
perfection. The rattle.
That's a tint at the back, bro. That's
the
Yo, bro, is irritating. Oh, we need to sort out this.
Guys, we are here at Stellenbosch Motorspace at the moment. Shane just went into the shop to go and get a proper spline for us to actually loosen the head studs on the head. So I'll give you guys an update. This video will continue as soon as Shane gets back.
We got a lot. We got a lot. We took a lot. Oh, do you want to score?
Now we please, bro. What we needed for this job, guys, is basically a ½ inch. Let me just show you. It's a ½ inch. It's a ½ inch spline bit, and it looks like this. Mainly because the head stud is a spline. So yeah, that is basically just the tool that we needed for us to get on with the job. As soon as we get home, we can loosen the head and then take things from there. It looks good today. It looks real good today.
Very good. Very nice. To show you guys, we got the valve cover off. We got the bronze disconnected. We're gonna leave the intake on. We're gonna leave the cam in as well. I think we can remove it that way. So then we're just gonna loosen the nuts. And then if we're struggling with it, we might just remove the cam. But for now, we're gonna leave the cam in. Loosen the bolts keeping it onto the block. Then we are good to go. Already got the fuel lines disconnected, got the bronze disconnected, got the loom disconnected, got the water piping disconnected. So we are good to go to get this head removed.
Just a quick tip, guys. If you are taking a head off, I would suggest that, as you guys can see, there's some oil in the top of the bolt over there. Just clean out that oil before you attempt to loosen it, because that oil can cause you to actually strip that head of that spline, nut, bolt, nut. So
Yo, lat.
just be careful of that.
Lat, no, yo, lat.
Number 1 guys, issue number 2 after not having the tool. The tool that we got, Uncle Taylor took the tool now, no? But the tool, yeah, in the corner, the tool is the outside diameter of the tool is too wide, so it doesn't fit in this corner over here. And so now we can't get the two bolts and the end loose.
But it's just the front two, yeah.
Just the front two, but the rest is all loose now. As soon as we get that two loose, we can just pull the head off.
And how do you feel about that talking speaks like?
But I literally just like
I can probably see that on camera as well.
I didn't put in a lot of effort. I don't know how tight it must be, but that was not tight at all, bro.
But I know that time when we talked up the other golf's one, but it was definitely tighter than that. I think I still have a talk speak somewhere, but you can always Google it.
Yeah, you can Google it.
Yeah, so that right there was definitely not.
Now you know what I'm thinking. I'm not the expert. I'm no mechanic, but I'm wondering, because I've heard of this before, the head studs that actually stretch or something. I don't know if stretching could cause it to actually be more loose than what it is, what it was now, or loose than what it should be. But if it's not tight, then won't water go through the gasket into the chamber or into the
into the cylinder.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
And if it stretches, it can also happen.
Yeah, because obviously the head can lift slightly.
It's not tight enough, or if it stretches. But now my question is, I know in Hondas you don't use the same head studs.
You don't really need
but does the same principle apply on the Golf?
I don't know, bro.
Because I've never heard of someone actually like change the studs. Oh, I don't really know. But my uncle just quickly went to go listen by the mechanic here at the back. It works on our vans. But if he doesn't come back with the correct tool, then we'll have to do another shopping spree, bro. And you know, I was standing by the counter and I saw that little long one, and I wanted to ask him, why didn't you give me the long one? Because I was thinking of that. But we had that, I had that other socket in there, so it went in, but I didn't test the corners.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I didn't think of it. I thought it would fit. Like, it looks, the front and the back looks the same.
Yeah.
But it's not.
And I'm not gonna really will grind a perfect socket we just
might
bought
as well
now.
just clean that tool up.
What's clapping with his lens? He's bouncing the whole time. They've probably seen that a couple of times in the video now, like
sorry guys, man.
Nah, it's later now. I think I'll just clean the lens.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Like
we need to buy a new lens, you know.
Just tell Shane to get the iPhone.
No ways, brother. No ways, brother. My cinematic is coming.
Comment down below. Comment down below if you think Shane should get the iPhone.
Oh, a newer Samsung. I have a Note 20 by the way, so.
This is not a sponsored video.
I got the mechanic to work on my car today. I'm eating bigger. And this video is also not sponsored by Beta, by the way.
Niemand sponsor voor ons. Dat is verkeerd dat we doen.
I do have a few sponsors in the I don't have any snack sponsors.
Nou, ik praat nog van international companies.
Yo, bro.
Deel kom. Zit ze nog. Fucking Goldwagon hulle en Biga en Golders en.
No, we can sponsor me now. Scan 2. And I put the case swap in this thing. You will be looking at
Kan je in de golf?
Kan je in de golf, bro?
Wie hebben we eruit gelaten?
Wie meneer? Hij was ik ga me luisteren dat of wat?
I just want to be sponsored by food, man.
Wie? Kijk. You by McDonald's, man. You meneer, ik sponsor by
McDonald's if you're watching this video.
Please,
Shush your voice.
Look off your ass. I'll eat McDonald's in every video we sponsor it.
We talk about buy McDonald's.
Hoe pas een like, man?
How many times a week? Whoa. Carling Black Label.
Carling Black Label sponsor, please.
I'm just talking the intro here with the recipe.
I saw a video now. I put in the camera and the guy was like, how long did the camera last? Because I typed in the camera with the lecture. I didn't type it up to talk speaks. That was my fault, by the way. But You do a little. Sometimes you do a little bit of backyard style, you know.
You must love
Like
to
you feel how tight it is when you loosen it, and then you feel how tight it is when you tighten it.
Just because we look like we know what we're doing doesn't
Don't
mean we
know what you're doing. Oh wait. Was it peachy? It was the first time, it's my second time removing a coffee.
That's my first time.
Oh.
Okay. The first time I removed it was on a motor that it was out, you know.
You're talking about the 1.3?
Yeah. Taking it apart. But that's basically, I didn't really feel what I was doing.
Owens, by the way, I'm not sure if I even mentioned this, but apparently this motor has a 83mm, I think it's 83, I think so, CA 18 piston. My VTEC has a CA piston in, a CA 18 piston in, this car has a CA 18 piston in. So, apparently one is a turbo piston, one's a high comp, one's a low comp, I don't know. You get a flat top, you get a scoop, you get a high comp, you get a lot like that. You get a lot of different pistons, so I could be wrong, but if we show you guys the piston, maybe just comment down below what specific piston you guys think it is.
We can also find that.
We're just gonna find it now, but I think it's a scoop piston. Scoop means it looks like a bucket, and not a caddy.
The thing is, I'm not 200% sure about CA 18 engines, but I do know you get the CA 18 DT, which is a turbocharged 1800.
You can show it.
Nice, easy. A turbocharged 1800 that comes out in a South African 200 E6. But I'm not sure if you get the CA 18 DE that is non-turbo. That would obviously have a higher comp piston. Because the turbo will have a lower comp piston.
True. But the why is it not combo?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sure if you get one. I see it.
Is it? You come start up?
Oh, yeah.
You can start up the comfortably with the 8 boost.
Swing.
No. You I need to change all these nuts and bolts on this car too, bruh. Eventually.
Make the small stuff.
Yeah guys, by the way, this car is not perfect at all. Like, I still need to spend a lot of money on this car to get it to the level we want it to be, so. Ish. But it's alright for now. It looks very attractive on pictures. In person, not so much.
To you, it doesn't look that attractive. Just because he sees the car every day and he sees all the imperfections that he knows about, that is why he feels that the car is not perfect. Me, I love this car.
It's car
As
nice.
it is.
But it still needs to be TLC, no? So there's a king up now. We just need to check the branch, please.
The branch is loose. We should be able to lock the unit full of forward unit. Should be able to come up. The branch. I think the car is laying on the exhaust.
Yeah. Right in here? You can lower that here. See that? I think is that branch locking in there. Wat is dat? Oh, dit is. Ik zou niet de klaskabel. Perfect. Here we go. Now we can take a look op. I got you. It's definitely a different person. Yes, definitely not the person he showed me. Definitely two gaskets. But we, like, how can you see it? Like, you can literally see, like, here's a gasket on here, no? And then there's a gasket on there too. It's oil, no? How is the oil seeker seeped in now? But I can't really see where, like.
I also can't see where water might have came through.
You see? I can't really see him. Can the gasket come loose? You maybe see. So we still like trying to assess like what happened, but like you really can't see anything. Like you can't see much on the piston, to be honest. But this piston is nog wel een beetje. It does have a lot of comp if you see, check there. But we do have some clearance whatsoever.
Check. I don't see.
Me neither.
On the block itself.
Still seems fine though. Yeah, bro.
I'm sure someone that knows exactly what to look for will see.
We'll see exactly what we can't see. Because you can see here's a gasket, no? And then there's a gasket on the head as well. Someone mentioned to me that it could be that the person that tightened the head didn't torque the head according to 2 gaskets. Like I think the torque specs are different with 1 gasket and 2 gaskets. Oh shit, my phone's on 15%, but that's perfect. Yeppa. One can't really see anything though. But the oil shouldn't be laying like that, bruh, to be honest. I don't think so. It shouldn't lay like that.
This thing should be clean.
It should be really clean. You see, like it's not supposed to look like that. I'm guessing. But I think we need to like get this heat upside down too. And then let's see what's going on here too. So it's 138 of 133.8.
Sounds like bad news.
Euro minus 133, I said 5 more weg.
What do you think about that, my brother?
Look some.
Banana.
Well, it's a good thing we didn't send the head in. Because apparently, I found a family friend now.
Banana.
Waar gaan we on, man?
Zeg je het?
Huh?
Zeg je het?
Oh, wait, this is niet
Zo.
Ja, de Owens, ik ga maar naar Vivi afzetten. Jeez.
Zij weet maar, hij is pauwen.
Hij is
Piauwen!
Hij is
Is dat
mee.
piauwen?
Hij is mee. Hij is koepklaar.
Ja, is dus...
Hij is letterlijk koepkracht.
De koepkracht en dan één dag is het weg, één dag komt het terug. Als je water praat, brik, dan gaat het weg. Dan moet je weer recht maken, dan weer terug.
Wat doen we met lood serie?
Skaal die money VVL's.
I'm scaling.
This is
really like you, but
Weet nou?
no. Alright, I'm gonna tell you exactly what he told me. So, I checked on the forum now. On the forum it states that.
No forum.
It is a forum.
Forums.
A forum.
Wat is een forum?
Like just a
Website.
A website.
Hoe die forums zien?
Hoeveel gezien is forums? Is forum, ja.
Hoe is een forum? Wat is het?
F-O-R-U-M, forum.
F-O?
Ik weet niet meer, bro.
Oh, zij praat van een forum. Ik praat van een forum.
Hij praat van een
Zij praat van een forum.
papier voor.
Ah, zij praat van een forum.
Sorry.
Ik praat van een forum. Ik ben een forum.
Oké, je ziet nu waar ik uit te halen.
Okay, Bart.
So we checked on the promo.
Yo, promo. So, I found a family friend. I did a measurement on the head. On the forum it stated that you can go from, apparently the standard height of the head, is the correct term to call it, is 133.8 or 133.5, something like that.
Isn't it 138?
But now that's what I'm getting to.
Oh.
So on the forum he stated that, and I measured my head and I'm like, yo, it's 130, 133, that's alright. It's over the measuring tape, so it's a bit in or inaccurate.
It's not 100%.
Is it 100%, but it's like, it gives you like a mold to play with.
A rough estimate.
So they said you can scheme the head until 130. Apparently, I don't know, instead of math, I don't know. So I found my mechanic and my mechanic told me it should be 138. Not 133.8, it should be 138. So we have a whole 5 more gone from my head apparently.
So is
The stock is 138.
138. I'm running by the minimum.
But this head is 130, it measures 133.
33. So I'm by the minimum. I'm by the grens. No wonder my car started so zwaar. And why my gasket blew? Because the compression was too high too. And they didn't torque it properly either.
You have 2 gaskets.
I had 2 gaskets on, bro.
Out of the blast.
It blew between the gaskets. Between them. It didn't blow by the head or the block, it blew like between them. Like tussen. Jonge burrow, zit 2 bankjes.
Hier is daar geblowd op.
Ja, bro, joh, zo. 16 12 crossflow? Of toen ik uit 12 crossflow?
Waar? Emotional damage!
As you guys can see, we definitely have a flat top piston. It's definitely a high-com piston. We have like a mole to play with on the piston. We have 0.0 mole to play with on the
0,0.
So the piston is definitely not all the way on top. There's still like a nice lip you can feel. So I'm not an engineering guy. I don't know everything, but by simply watching Jamie Potgieter, I know his piston's like at least Johnny Bravo straight on that block. But heat-wise, I'm maybe gonna phone one more person, but I think my heat is in his chop, so I'm clearly looking forward to the 8-valve heat. Well, it's a good thing, or actually a bad thing. I didn't actually remove the heat from the start. If I did, then I probably would have dialed like 2 liter 8-valve crossflow one time, I think.
But the car drove fine.
The car drove fine, but the car felt very nice, but it's understandable. So why the car started so swag?
I didn't even drive the car.
He drove the car, so he drove the car. He's the last person to drive the car.
I mean, bro,
I think I started the
I drive the car from here to the stop. Then he went and he gets up. Weer up. Shine, kan je op?
Yo, bro,
Emotional, damn it.
I started the car the night, the car misfired like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
So- Now you guys know why the other thing is broken. Because I'm gonna do a fucking
VVL hit.
a BVL hit with a 1.32e bottom from a Corolla with side drafts from a slant front and weebers from
A Mazda 323.
323.
Quite.
And they inject in like the injectors from a K series.
And diesel cams.
Diesel cams, you can't forget that.
It's a Mazda.
By the way guys, if you didn't know, this is a 16 valve piston, and
Yes.
how you can see that is this little indent here. Obviously on a 16 valve there's 4 valves per cylinder, and this is the, for each valve it will basically clear in here. Fun fact, if you didn't know.
Just got well feedback from Mr. Ashwin, and he never showed you guys this, but check the. You can literally see that valve sticking out right there. So that's actually a lot, and this is only a 268 cam in here. So apparently the valve is still supposed to be seated in the combustion chamber area, what you call it. So yep, that's not supposed to be like that right there. So hit is messed up. Leads me to the question.
Guys, I'm not science mechanic now, ik weet ook niet wat ik doe niet. I'm just helping.
We literally just here. We're just listening to everyone's recommendation and we just.
Die man, je moet het zijn amper zo, ik weet wat ik doe.
Oh wait, no, that's what I said. The whole thing's in there.
Ja.
Why do you think Ashwin's here today?
Ik zet maar niet weer.
This one just let me know. Oh, but this is more like a fucking shit on day, you know. Like. It might. Hoe kan ik zeggen nou? Ja, regakel zo maar.
No.
It may seem like we know what we're doing, but in actual fact, Ashwin, do you want to tell them?
Hoe is het
Exactly. We know nothing.
absoluut niks.
Literally, fucking niks. But according to this person right here, I think we're running 16 valve, no?
16 valve piston.
Nah, I think we're running a 16 valve like.
Dat is een 16 valve piston.
Nah, I mean like a 16 valve engine.
Oh ja.
Ja.
Because if a piston looks like that, and there's 8 valves there,
So 2 of the valves are missing.
2 of the valves are missing on each cylinder. So what else going on?
I will.
Now we're just playing around, but there's definitely a 16 valve piston in an 8 valve. So what? Leads us to the question: are we staying 8 valve or are we going 16 valve?
Comment down below if you think Shane should do crossflow setup one time.
Comment down below we must have wie op een bureau van VVL is baas.
Fred is moe of ik.
Is tired.
Ik kan eens praten. Nee,
Breng jouw dak!
Oh wow, sorry. De exhaust weer blaas. By the way, die must ook exhaust blaas weer.
Yeah, because I drove into spikes.
This man should really just put the exhaust. You should actually fit the exhaust in your car, by the way.
Yeah, nee, maar ik...
Oh, and by the way, they asked which rims Fred has on his car, so it was actually Keegan's spoons.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, it wasn't his wheels.
Yeah, Keegan's car, without the motor, flat bearing. So...
Literally like everyone's busy with the rebuild.
Isn't that the car that was stolen? Maar as je hem
Oh wait, apparently that was the car that was posted on TikTok, it was stolen. Somebody covered again. But kind of the car has been without the motor for how many months now?
2 months.
2, 3 months? 2 months.
Maar mechanic is ook gewoon, ik denk wel.
Yeah, the car has 8 year wheels on once again, and the car is fine CL. CL lak. That's cool. That's cool.
I'm so see a lot.
Ashwin wants to be like us.
Because I like lot.
By the way, no, Ashwin's bakkie is soon for sale. Because he wants to join the Honda fan.
Everything
I
is
will
for sale.
take Gibble 65.
Not bad, that's nice.
Ja, maar kopen.
Koop het één keer, dan weet je, is klaar. Hier wil ik was soppies, pizza soppies. Give me a slice. Sheesh.
Kijk.
Everyone pulled up. Allemaal het nou uitgestikt op man. Everyone stick it here, yo. Even the scars man. Tyler stick it. The scars man. Dis man return van dit. The type is you just kidding. But well, that will be a wrap for tonight. You can see the whitey spark. So the verdict, I'm looking for a 2 liter 812 2E head. Cross flow, normal one, doesn't matter. But mainly for the one that just came off the head, or came off the block, or came off the car. I'm gonna praat in the achtergrond, so excuse it. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. If you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below what I should do. We do have a high pump or a flat piston in, meaning booster pump a bit cheap, but the head is definitely chopped. So I followed my mechanic. He said 138mm is the height of the head, the original height. The height of the current head is 133mm. So yeah, comment down below what's the real specs of the head. Well, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we'll get this car up and running real soon. If we can find a head before the this video uploads, or while I'm uploading this video, then hopefully the next video will be of us actually starting up the whitey. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Have a good night.